Opal Yamaya Aquel. Real name Mahesha Samoy Blaylock. Born May 13th, 1992, Stockton, California. But when I was born, complications. One family member told me I was a blue baby. My mother told me that I was stuck in the canal, birth canal, which caused a spinal cord injury and paralysis to the left arm, right arm and hand, as you see right here. Paralysis for a few years until I was like around 4 or so, 3 or 4 years old. I gained mobility to move it. And it's been like this ever since. Growing up, I never really felt enough. Even though people say it, their actions show different. I remember at around 7 years old, I no longer wanted to live on this earth. I pretty much felt like that ever since then. I was, around 3 or 4 years old, around the same time, I developed my talents. 3 or 4 years old, I started dancing. Oh, around that same time also, 4 years old, got diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is a mild form of autism. It's an autistic disorder. It was really not easy to communicate, period, or to even make friends. My mother was a teenage mother. She had me when she was like 16, 17. My father was 23. He did his time. Well, he didn't know at the time that she was underage. But within those years of not feeling enough, at least I was taught discipline, etiquette, how to be a woman, but mostly the women in my family. My great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mom, my aunties. I had some male figures in my life, my grandpa being one of them, and my uncle, and my uncles, and some grown cousins. The same with the women and the grown cousins too. The worst experience, the worst school experience I've ever had in my life was high school. All 4 years, I would say pretty much all through my school year, K through 12, preschool through 12, I was bullied, picked on. Even though I had talent, still I was being bullied and picked on. And it was really hard making friends. Not crying, just just got a little itch. Yeah. All 4 years of high school, I suffered the worst. The exact worst. And this is honestly how I feel about the world today. It's just one big high school. Who's better? Who got the most money? How much money do they have? What materials do they have that's appealing to the eyes? I was suffering myself. I still am, but it's life, right? I've been on my own since 2011, since I was 18, 19. I've been wanting to live by myself for pretty much my whole life. I've been living on my own for 10 years now. I've been on my own for 10 years. I'm 28. I'll be 29 in May. If I ever see that day. Even though I could sing, dance, all that stuff, it's still not enough. Because of this hand. Because of this arm. And the fact that I can't seem to communicate with people the way I want to. The only time I've been outside of California was Arkansas, and that was when I was 7 years old. Well, that's until 2 years ago I went to Vegas. And been pretty much going back and forth there ever since. But yeah, so that's my life. All in 8 minutes. Pretty much nothing else. I've met some celebrities. I met some singers. Got some acknowledgement, but really what I really want to do, not only to help people, but to help myself too. To have a better life. Way better than what I was given. Way better than what I was given. But honestly, I just can't seem to do that. Because I have no energy being fake anymore. Just like the rest of the people in the world. Following what they think is best. Because they have the expertise. But when behind closed doors, they're all lies. All lies. Nothing about them is truth. That's why I'm not a follower. I follow my own path. I mean, I do me. It's the only way I could even live is to be me. 100%. No matter how weird, how crazy. I'm not one of those extravagant, flamboyant, always in your face and all that. I'm not that type of person. But I am when I'm comfortable with someone I trust. Really, it depends on the person, really, because not many can handle that. Past 10 years since I've been on my own, I've been trying to achieve my dreams as an entertainer, singing, dancing. I've been to open mics and all that. I have songs on YouTube and SoundCloud. I had a song that was streaming and that was on iTunes, but unfortunately they took it off. I just found that out last night. I don't know why. Because I'm struggling. I'm suffering in this economized world that we live in, where it's all about money and no longer about heart and soul. It's just too materialistic. That's why I'm alone. That's why I choose to be alone. Because all I want is more than material things or money or clout. I want to be able to do something not only for myself but for others too. And it's really hard and it's really sad and it's really disappointing that that because of my autism or my Asperger's, I can't really talk to anyone or converse with anyone. I still, to this day, at 28, almost 29 years old, can't seem to communicate with people because I really don't relate to anybody in this earth. I don't. And no one could ever relate to me. Not ever.